You did not actually have a source for the inside job on September 11th. When I say these idiot doctors, I am not delusional. First, do no harm, or you are by definition not a doctor. When I was in 7th grade, they canceled IQ testing. I remember because we did an IQ test, and now we've got quack frauds doing the will of Allah, morons in lab coats, taking their marching orders directly from the Islamic State. You remember how there's a big deal, like the Sunni Muslims and the Shia Muslims. These Muslims are different. These ones are our friends. Yeah, these ones had a bunch of oil, not a lot of anything else. Some people build industry castles in the sand just by screwing Texas. And if you're an American, then you're not a Texan. Texas is more important than wherever you're from. This country has been willingly brainwashed by 80 years of fluoridated, arbitrary Nielsen ratings, lowest common denominator, communist professors. Islam means peace. Make love, not war. Comes across as basically a loan repayment program. And you don't just volunteer us for that. Literal whore of Babylon. Corporate, you need to listen to guys like Eric Prince about the Nazi blackmailer who fled the country in 2016. Whether or not, I mean, I presume he knows why that was important. But more importantly, this is not a secured line. He knows who it was and why. Doesn't matter. You believe me. I presume the colonel's the guy who's going to fight all your wars for you when you're done screwing the Department of Defense so you can hack Texas up into little bitty pieces. Brave man. I don't know how much money. When the truth gets out. Well. Pentagon's a safe place, right? The news calls a book written by Anonymous a pornographic book. This book is the story of the education of a young international high financier by his father and his cadre of closest advisors. I don't believe sex is mentioned once in the book. Who said it was pornography? The world's dumbest bankers. Do you know why North Korea is supposed to win World War III? Because corporate thinks that stealing enough money from the Department of Defense is going to protect them. Corporate is a mindless animal. In 2015, they tried to kill me, and they got their asses kicked. And I guess it wasn't conducive to their bottom line. But nobody could possibly be this stupid by accident. It's not a coincidence. In the FBI's defense, they're getting their intel from Saudi Arabia, and their whole religion is a lie. Hinduism, Babu has always been reliable in the past because nobody has ever been dumb enough to put that much stock in India telling us the truth without us being there. BlackRock, Vanguard, are you still putting money in Walmart by choice, or is the gay mafia threatening to rape your kids if you don't? See, Washington won't usually come right out and tell you about these things. but we're not affiliated at this time for litigious purposes. I'm an American citizen. Now, what is corporate's line of thinking? I thought we decided that it didn't exist anymore. First, do no harm. You're not a doctor. Your decisions don't matter. My name is Noel D. Smith. Single, straight, no kids, never married, no abortions, no abominations, no divorces, no bankruptcies, formerly decorated and combat rescue trained, yada yada, etc., and so forth and so on. I'm a direct descendant of Thomas Jonathan Stonewall Jackson, who never owned a slave of his own. I'm also part Cherokee, and Oklahoma knows where they can go with their decisions. Just keep on walking.